What if I told you that in less than 24 hours, I went from completely limited by existing AI tools to building my own custom AI workspace that is more powerful than anything I could buy? I finally decided to leverage AI as my programming partner to build me exactly what I wanted. And that experience has completely changed how I think about what all developers need to learn in 2025. Okay. So let me paint you a picture. For the past 4 months, I've been using Claude every single day. Content creation, problem solving, you name it, I've probably used Claude for it. And don't get me wrong, Claude is absolutely incredible, even Claude 4 that just came out. But the thing that was driving me absolutely crazy as a developer, I wanted access to different models. Sometimes I just needed Gemini's capabilities for these certain tasks and OpenAI's features for others. But the problem was I love Claude's projects and these custom agents that I have built inside of Claude, and I didn't want to use them. I wanted to leverage them. Plus, I am absolutely obsessed with organization. Like, you can just check out this Notion dashboard that I built. It keeps everything absolutely structured exactly how my brain likes it. So I am sitting here one day and I'm thinking to myself, why am I just limiting myself to one platform when I could just architect exactly what I wanted? That's when I had this moment. I'm sitting here and I'm literally manually switching back and forth between all of these different AI platforms that I am probably spending hundreds in subscriptions every single month. And I literally said out loud, why don't I just build exactly what I want? I mean, hell, this is what I do for a living. But here's the thing. I've been approaching AI tools just like a user and not actually like a developer. I was consuming instead of actually creating with AI, and that needed to change. So I fired up Claude and I started architecting this thing properly, not just build me another chat app. I am talking about system design, I am talking about API integration patterns, the entire 9 yards. And on my bucket list, I wanted a multi-provider AI integration that had clean abstraction layer. And then I wanted a workspace management with proper data persistence. And then especially my custom agent framework that I could literally just swap between any AI model that I wanted. And here's what the feature I got most excited about. I call this smart context reboot. So, you know, when you're working on a chat thread and let's say it's like super long and all of a sudden it starts degrading over time just because the context window gets too large. Well, I came up with a solution where it is a one button click. It will analyze the entire chat thread and it's going to create this intelligent summary, and it will automatically just start into a brand new fresh session with a lower context window of all of that summarized content. But honestly, here's what really blew my mind working with Claude as this like pair programming partner. I was building faster than I have in years, and it wasn't just doing the thinking for me, but it was handling all of the boilerplate, all of the documentation lookup, all the I know what I want, but I just can't really remember all of the syntax in that moment. And 24 hours later, I had a fully functioning, pretty much production ready application. I mean, honestly, just look at this thing. We have multi-AI providers all in one clean interface. I have organized workspaces that I can literally just drag and drop these chats that I have and have them organized. And then I have a special place that I can literally create my AI agents. And then the best thing, I can just switch in chat between all of the models that I want to use. And that smart context feature, it is an absolute game changer. Like, Gemini has these huge, large context windows. I can literally use that to summarize it and then go back to a specialized like Claude 4 model to then start reworking up that context. And it's all in one workspace and maintaining all of that context. I'm not exaggerating when I say this has literally solved every single frustration I have had with every single AI tool. But here's where this huge revelation actually happened. So I'm looking down at this actual thing and I am thinking, this is actually like pretty enterprise grade that other people would actually pay for. And that's when it just kind of hit me. I've been a principal engineer for years, and I can architect these complex systems, I can lead technical teams, but turning all of that into an actual business, it just felt like a different animal. And this right here is the dev trap. The better we get technically, the more we think the code kind of speaks for itself. We build these incredible solutions, and then we wonder why no one is beating down our doors to use them. But here's what I'm just kind of realizing. A dev who can architect solutions and market them and sell them, that person doesn't just get hired. They are literally going out and creating their own opportunities. I want you to think about it this way. You have this technical expertise to build solutions to complex problems that you understand more than anyone else. So if you could add marketing skills to reach the right audience and then maybe even sprinkle in some sales skills to actually convert that audience into customers, you're not just a developer anymore. You are a complete business force. And here's the thing, the timing of all of this, it literally could not be any better. AI has completely changed the game when it comes to development. What used to take weeks of grinding through documentation or clicking through Stack Overflow can literally happen in hours if you know how to effectively collaborate with AI. All of these technical barriers have never been lower. But you know what separates devs who just build these side projects to the ones who are actually going out there and building businesses? You guessed it, it's business skills. So here's my challenge to you. I want you to go and pick one problem in your domain that you can solve better than anyone else. Something where your engineering expertise literally gives you a real advantage. Then just commit to not just building the solution, but learn how to market it and learn how to sell it. Because I will guarantee you this, the devs who figure out this trifecta of deep technical skills, marketing, and sales, they are going to dominate the next decade. They're not going to be the ones who are just looking for jobs. They're going to be the ones where jobs are actually looking for them. So for me, this AI workspace project is literally like my testing ground. I'm going to document this entire journey, not just the technical build, but the marketing I'm going to learn and the sales that I'm going to learn from scratch, because honestly, I think I have been undervaluing what I can actually create. And I suspect that a lot of you have been doing the same exact thing. So I'm curious, what is that one problem in your developer domain that you think that you can solve better than anyone else? What's the thing that you think someone should build this properly? And then maybe you'll realize that someone is you. Because I truly think that we are at this incredible moment where the technical barriers are lower than ever, but the business barriers are what is going to separate the engineers who build these really cool side projects from the ones who are actually going to build real companies. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one.